Hello there, this is a Vauxhall Corsa D, and in this video I'll show you how to connect it via Bluetooth to a mobile phone. Welcome to CarSpyTV. Right, once the car and phone are connected, you can make calls hands-free through the stereo system, and that can be mighty useful. Step 1 is to insert the ignition key, then turn it one click to the right. This screen in the centre of the dashboard now comes to life. That's where we access the Bluetooth settings, and we can navigate those menus via this thumb wheel here on the left side of the steering wheel, and this thumb wheel can scroll upwards like so, downwards, and we can press it in for OK, like that. We now need to navigate to this phone tab at the top of the screen, so let's move the thumb wheel upwards and now press it in for OK, and there is the Bluetooth menu. But as we can see, Bluetooth is currently deactivated. It says so there. But even if it didn't, we could tell it's deactivated because there's no little cross in that square there on the left. So let's press the OK button to activate Bluetooth. There we go. That brings up some additional menu options. And what we need to do now is scroll down to UHP visible, which is there. And now press OK to turn that on too. Next, you need to configure your mobile phone. Precisely how depends what model you've got, but what I'm going to show you on mine is broadly representative of what's typically required. So we've loaded the settings menu, and now we're going to turn Bluetooth on, like so. Give that a moment. Now we're going to go into the Bluetooth menu, which is there, and give it a moment to look for available devices. And just there, towards the bottom of the screen, UHP has come up. So we're going to click on that. It's pairing. It's now asking for a PIN number, and we're going to enter 0000 and then press OK. Give it a moment. The phone is now saying UHP is requesting permission to access your contacts and call history. So we're going to press allow on that. Give it a moment. And there we are. It says connected for calls. We now need to wait a couple of minutes for the information to transfer from the phone to the car. Fancy a coffee? It's now a couple of minutes later, and UHP visible has automatically turned itself off. That's fine at this point. So what we need to do now is use the thumb wheel to scroll all the way back up here to the top left corner where it says Bluetooth. And as we get there, that word is going to change to return. See? And then press OK on that. And as we can see, it now says here under the phone tab, O2 UK, because that's the network my phone is connected to. So we're winning. Let's now summarise how to make a call and some of the other phone options. Right, now when we click onto this phone tab, we see these options. The first of which is dial in the top left-hand corner. So let's press OK to get into there. And now, as we can see, we can enter each digit of a phone number individually by scrolling along and pressing OK. And then when the entire number has been entered, we simply move up to dial, press OK, and it will call the number for us. But what we'll do instead is move to the top left-hand corner, which is return, to take us back to here. And now we can scroll down to phone book, press OK again. Now we can select the people from my contact list that transferred from the phone, person 1, 2, 3, 4, or whatever. So that saves us having to enter the number manually. Let's go back to the main menu. There it is. Call list is simply a list of the people I've recently been in contact with. And if we scroll down to Bluetooth, the last option, there are the Bluetooth settings. Pretty simple, eh? We now need to turn our attention to some different buttons on the steering wheel, starting with this one here. Now this lets us answer a phone call that's being received and hang up at the end of that call. The button directly above this one here, that is voice command, right? Now, among other things, that lets you say a phone number out loud rather than have to type it in or select it from the phone book. But frankly, I find it so temperamental that I never bother, okay? Now, if we have a look over here on the right side of the steering wheel, we have another thumb wheel, and this turns the volume of the phone call up and down. And there you go. That's how to connect a Vauxhall Corsa D via Bluetooth to a mobile phone. I'll let you into a secret though. I'm going to disconnect mine because it never stops ringing and I could do with some peace and quiet. Too late. Now, before you go, don't forget to subscribe to CarSpyTV. That makes it easier to find my other content. Can you also please do me a favour and click like on this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.